तो भाई 1.3, ये भी IMP है, सब IMP है भाई. Mutual fund company has falling assets under 8 on the close of business as on 1st February 2012 and 2nd February 2012. दो डेट दिए गए हैं यहाँ. मार्केट प्राइस पर शेयर दिया हुआ है. नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स कंपनी LMNP, पता नहीं वो कहाँ छूट गया, कोई बात नहीं, बैड वन. नाउ टोटल नंबर ऑफ यूनिट 6 लाख. कैलकुलेट नेट एसेट वैल्यू ऑफ द फंड. किस दिन पे करना है, यहां देखो बताया नहीं, लास्ट पढ़ो. फाइंड न्यू NAV ऑफ द फंड एज ऑन 2nd February 2012. तो 2nd February 2012 का एक NAV निकालना है, तो ऑब्वियसली द फर्स्ट NAV वुड बी विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू 1st February. डन. Following information is given part 2 में. Assuming one Mr. A submits check of 30 lakh to the mutual fund and the fund manager of the company purchases 8,000 shares of M Limited and the balance amount is held in the banks. In such a case, what would be the position of the fund? Right. ये सुपर इजी क्वेश्चन है. चलिए ध्यान देते हैं इस पे. $1.3. Just trying to make it as visible as possible. Right. Now, first point, NAV computation पूछा, हाँ ना. Computation of NAV as on 1st of February, right? ईयर कौन सा हो देख लो, ठीक है, 2012. अच्छी बात. चलिए नेक्स्ट. फिर क्या है, कंपनी दिया हुआ है, नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स दिए हुए हैं एंड मार्केट प्राइस पर शेयर दिया हुआ है. यूज दिस डेटा, क्रिएट अ टेबल and figure out the value as on 1st February. Company is there, then फिर क्या है, number of shares, price per share, number of shares, price per share, finally the value, right? LMNP. Number of shares 20, 30, 20, 60. Price per share 20, 312.4. 361.2. 505.10, right? Value 4 lakh. $93 lakh 72,000. 93 lakh 72,000. $72 lakh 24,000. It's a lot of money. 3 crore, 3 lakh 6,000. Total value 4 crore 73 lakh 2,000. NAV as on 1st February कितना है भाई? 47 lakh, sorry, 4 crore 73 lakh. कितने यूनिट्स है भाई? सिर्फ 6 लाख. What's the NAV per unit? 78.837, राइट. 666 है तो राउंड ऑफ कर दिया. तो ये NAV ऑन 1st of Feb. From the following information given, assuming Mr. A submits check of 30 lakh to the mutual fund manager of this company, purchases 8,000 shares of M Limited. When all is this happening? Nothing has been stated when this check has been submitted on 1st of February or 2nd of February. No clue. तो यहाँ हम लोग को assumption लिखना पड़ेगा पार्ट 2 के लिए. The check is provided on 1st of February, assuming that, and the subsequent purchase of shares has also taken place on the सेम डेट, यानी 1st February को. ठीक है. मिस्टर ए इन्वेस्टेड क्या भाई? ₹30 लाख. नंबर ऑफ यूनिट्स इशूड, कितने यूनिट्स इशू करेंगे? क्या प्राइस चल रहा था? 78.837. So 38,053.198 है, तो मैं 20 लिख दे रहा हूँ यहाँ. यूनिट्स वुड हैव बीन इशूड टू मिस्टर ए. ये एक हो गई बात. फिर क्या बोला गया? एंड द फंड मैनेजर ऑफ दिस कंपनी परचेज 8,000 शेयर्स ऑफ एम लिमिटेड एंड द बैलेंस अमाउंट इज हेल्ड इन बैंक. Amount of funds. So mutual fund has now got 30 lakh rupees from the investor Mr. A. M Limited के शेयर्स के दाम क्या था? 1 Feb पे 312.40, so sum of rupees 24,99,200 has been invested. Amount held in bank यानी जो अनयूटिलाइज कैश था टेक्निकली कितना आएगा 5,08,000 डन। तो इतना कैश में या बैंक में रहेगा। इन सच ए केस व्हाट वुड बी द पोजीशन ऑफ द फंड? क्या होगा? कुछ नहीं होगा। क्या फ़र्क पड़ जाता है उसमें? NAV nothing should change technically, so isn't it? Right? Total NAV will change. I am talking about the NAV per unit will obviously not undergo a change. हम लोग मान के चलते हैं शाम को बंदा पहुंचा, इवनिंग, he gives 30 lakh rupees, the shares are purchased at the closing price and the rest goes to the cash bank. How on earth will NAV change? There's no reason why NAV should undergo a change. Let's check it out. Amount of investment in shares क्या अमाउंट ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट? सब सेम रहेगा सिवाय M हैज ओनली अंडरगॉन अ चेंज। तो 472.24, just put the headings over here. Last one is 30306. M में obviously our position has undergone a change. So 93,72,000 plus 24,99,200. We have 1,18,71,200. We start adding all this up. Turns up to be 4,98,00,000 and 1,200. is great, fair enough. NAV कितना आएगा? ये वैल्यू ऑफ सिक्योरिटीज, राइट। पहले भाग में कोई कैश नहीं था। नाउ वी हैव अ डिबेट ऑफ कैश। हाउ मच इज दैट? 5,08,000. Turns out to be how much now? 5,03,02,000, right? NAV per unit. कितने भाई? कितने यूनिट्स अभी? 6,38,053.20. 6 lakh. 78.837 प्लीज अकोमोडेट, हाँ 7, राइट. कोई चेंज नहीं, और आएगा भी क्यों? मैथमेटिकली व्हाट्स हैपनिंग, you are issuing 38,053.20 units for a receipt of 30 lakh from an investor, right? That 30 lakh gets bifurcated into two parts and there is no fluctuation in price, right? Agar invest kiya, after that the price fluctuates and closes at a different rate, obviously the NAV will undergo a change. Here it just plainly split into two parts. That's it. So basically on this 30 lakhs gets added. So 4 crore 73 becomes 5 crore 3 lakh 2000, isn't it? Yes. उतना तो आपने यूनिट्स इशू कर दिया है एज अगेंस्ट द 30 lakh rupees. Equivalent amount of units have been issued at 78.837. So there is no reason why it will go undergo a change, right? ये second part था आपका. Third part, find new NAV of the fund as on 2nd February 2012. Computation of NAV on 2nd of February 2012. Right. इट्स अगेन माइटी इजी टास्क. यस, एम लिमिटेड के शेयर्स बदल गए हैं, वो छोड़ के बाकी सब कुछ वैसा का वैसा है. हाँ, शेयर प्राइस वैसे नहीं होंगे. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स. सो हियर कम्स माय कंपनी number of shares, or you can put it as price per share and the total value of the shares, right? Company just change it with alignment, that's it. Keep it aligned as the above list. No reason, just I wanted that way. There's no reason behind it. Number of shares. तो जनरली मैं कुछ करता हूँ तो बोलता हूँ कारण है, इसमें अकारण है, नो रीज़न, राइट. LMNO नहीं है, P. नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स 20, 38, 20, 60. प्राइस पर शेयर ये अलग दिए गए हैं, तो ये चेक करना पड़ेगा. 2050 तो ये भाई पहला शेयर तो बढ़ गया, राइट. लेकिन होल्डिंग अगर आप देखो 20,000 शेयर्स, होल्डिंग इज लेस वन, द प्राइस ऑफ द शेयर इज वेरी लेस, सो आई डोंट सी अ सब्सटेंशियल इम्पैक्ट ऑफ दैट, राइट. एम लिमिटेड ऑब्वियसली वी हैव loaded more and there is a massive jump in the price, right, and we have a decent exposure in that. N limited again a jump in the price. P limited a minor fall in the price, but again the exposure is huge in that 60,000 shares, but the price drop is not very, very large. So overall looks like a good scenario on the 2nd of February, right, from an investor's perspective. So 2050 360. $383.10 and $5,039. Let me just check once more. 1,36,80,000. $76,62,000. $3,02,34,000. So the total value is 5 crore 19 lakh 86,000. Barring that, we have some cash also. Don't worry about that. ठीक है, कैश मत भूल जाइयो. डोंट वरी, पैसा है, वैसा नहीं डोंट वरी. हाँ, इसको कंसिडर नहीं करना है. मिसअंडरस्टैंड मत करना स्टेटमेंट को, ठीक है. तो ये रहा हमारा यूनिट. कितना आएगा भाई? 6,38,053.20. देख लेने दीजिए. 3853. Yes. We have cash to go along with this one. It's 5,08,000. Yep. That's 5,24,86,800 divided by 6,38,053.20. We have 82.2608. So I'll put it as 1. It's rupees 82.261. मैंने बोला था अच्छा रहेगा. सीधा फर्स्ट हैंड एनालिसिस से आपको पता चल जाना चाहिए that the NAV is going to be good. Serious problem with this overwriting part of the tail. Is 82.261. Neat and nice. Biggest reason is because we have purchased a lot of share of M Limited. And any which ways, we had a substantial holding, the second largest holding we had, and it jumped massive, right? If you notice, there's a massive jump in that, right? N Limited also did substantially well. Though P Limited went down, it didn't went down by a mile, right? It's a very less amount. It's hardly ₹1.20. So on 60,000 shares, that's hardly any fall. That's roughly 72,000 rupees of fall that we witnessed on that account, right? ये मैंने सेकंड पार्ट इतना डिटेल में क्यों करा है वो भी बता रहा हूं. जस्ट 30 lakh rupee coming in is not going to increase our NAV, right? So NAV remains the same. It's when the shares start playing around, at least for the better, we witness that there is an increase in the NAV, right? तो उसीलिए मैंने डिटेल में पूरा NAV पर यूनिट बना के दिया था, right? What would be the position of the fund? तो आप खाली फंड पोजीशन दे दो तभी चलेगा, लेकिन हमने फंड पोजीशन दिया और फिर से NAV कंप्यूट किया, just in order to show you that merely the inclusion of 30 lakh rupees is not going to be helpful for us in order to increase our NAV. It's when we invest and then the prices work in our favor, that is when we notice that there is an increase in NAV. So the fund value increases, especially on the back of the M Limited making that massive jump, right? तो चलिए ये हो गया कस्टलेस. ये जहाँ तक मुझे याद है 2019 या 20 की अटेम्प्ट में भी आया था. तो ये भी 5 स्टार, सब 5 स्टार ही है अब तो, जैसे मैं बोल रहा हूँ, ठीक है. तो चलिए आगे बढ़ते हुए नेक्स्ट सम की तरफ. लेकिन यहाँ अजम्पशंस प्लीज आगे बढ़ने से पहले फिर से एक बार रिआइटरेट करना हूँ. प्लीज राइट द अजम्पशन with respect to part 2 because they have not clearly stated when the check was provided. We are assuming it to be the 1st of February. Sir, institute ने कैसे किया? ऐसे ही किया है, ठीक है. So assumption is the 1st February the check is given, and there's no such purchase price separately given. So obviously M Limited shares would be purchased at 312.40. That's the only available price at hand that we have, right? तो मानिए वही लेके चलते हैं कि 1st February that was the closing price, and that is the price at which we invested. The rest 5,800,000 went into cash, and this is how the sum transpires, right? And find the new NAV. Obviously, the shares have been added on 1st of February. 2nd February, the share prices jump, especially for M Limited. They make a massive jump, barring P Limited. Everyone has done well, right? M Limited has done really well on the 2nd of February, and we have loaded shares of that, and that is one of the primary reasons that the NAV of 2nd February is high. The 3 shares running in positive territory, 1 share running in negative territory, but that too marginally, right? So overall, it's a good win-win position over here on 2nd of February. We can witness that from a spiraling up NAV.